About 4 years ago, I was thinking maybe I should just quit content and follow God and become a man of God. Your phone is enough. If you don't know how to position yourself, people will take you for an unserious person. I usually do what I call mental recap. Okay, let
Calm
me go
down,
ahead. I was thinking.
Are you passing through the moment?
Oh my God. Think of your content journey as a business. As you are growing, also be seeing how you can raise money for yourself.
I know, like you'll be like, okay, go and ask this guy. Well, it's not my brand.
Don't just be a freelancer, also be a business person. And that's where a lot of people get it wrong.
Ikugu of Lagos has a brand. He has a fucking brand, bro.
Effort is not enough, and talent is not enough. You need to be self-aware. Are you asking about creators in general or mobile creators specifically?
Mobile creators specifically, because you are daily. You say, Shebi, you say phone is okay.
Yes.
Exactly. To build capacity for this chat. Yo, what's up, guys? How you doing? Get one. Welcome to another episode of Gist with Dara. And yeah, you know now, just here, plenty talks. Anyways, thank you for joining today. Thank you for liking. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the comment. And yeah, tell your friend that we just here normally. Today is going to be another nice one, a very, very interesting one actually. That a lot of insight is going to come to the table today because I have capacity with me today. W capacity in the fucking chat. W capacity in the fucking chat. Anyways, Mr. Caleb, how are you doing, sir?
I'm good, my brother.
Welcome to GC Dara.
Thank you very much.
How's it
Thanks for
going?
having me. Well, God is helping
pleasure.
us.
My
God is
pleasure.
helping
My
us.
pleasure. Welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. How's it going?
Well, so far so good. So far.
Yo, Alpha, Mr. Caleb, introduce yourself properly to my audience so that they will know who you are.
Okay, my name is Caleb, and I'm popularly known as Caleb Smile. I'm a filmmaker, a creative strategist, and a founder. And I'm currently working on my biggest project. I like helping creatives, and I like making creators feel confident about their craft and also be able to express themselves creatively and excellently. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. I'm honored to have you, sir. Welcome to GC Dara again. We are on. I will no honor. Normally. Okay, so Mr. Caleb, who are you on a normal Tuesday afternoon by 2 p.m.?
Oh wow, that question. Okay, well, Caleb Smile is a passionate storyteller. I am someone who loves learning. I love creating stories, and I love helping people, realize their vision. I see stories in everything. I find it interesting telling other people's stories, using my talent to, showcase people and be able to also help them. Well, on a random Tuesday afternoon, you will probably catch me working on one of my projects like Desmofest, or you would see me engaging with my creative community, Ace Tribe, or you will see me mentoring people, in content creation, in branding, and a whole lot of other things. So I guess that's who I am on a random
Yeah, I
day.
get it. You mentioned creators a lot, and I see that you're very, very interested in creators. What's something you believe about these creators that you're so passionate about that most people are going to disagree with?
Well, it may sound weird, but one thing that I believe about creators that a lot of people will probably disagree with is your phone is enough. You don't need connections, you don't need money, you don't need a studio. You need your phone to succeed as a creator. And many people will probably argue with that. But the thing is, you see, content creation and succeeding as a creator is not all about having sophisticated gadgets. It's about knowing what to do, knowing how to bridge the knowledge and the doing gap. As long as you have a smartphone and you are able to learn and master storytelling and positioning, then the sky is your starting point. So as a creator, it might be hard to believe, but as long as you have a smartphone, you don't have an excuse. A lot of people will say, I don't have microphone, I don't have light. But there are many ways, many creative ways that you can go about that. Yeah. So as a creator, if you have your smartphone, it is enough. That's the message we are preaching.
Wow, I love that. Mr. Caleb, have you ever at any point doubted your journey or your ability as a creator?
Well, I have at some point been confused about my journey, but I wouldn't say that I've ever doubted my ability. I've always believed in myself. But there were times that the vision became blurry. There were some
Okay.
times that the place I was going, the picture that I had in mind was far from what I was experiencing. Those down moments when things were not working and it feels like all hope is lost. There have been times like that, but I have never for once doubted myself. I've doubted my clarity, I've doubted my direction, but my belief in myself is something that I've held dearly for a long time. I remember about 4 years ago, I was thinking maybe I should just quit content and follow God and become a man of God. I wanted to become a pastor. I was like, I mean, if this content thing is not working, maybe we should just serve God and keep going. Yeah,
Yeah.
there were times like that, although just a few times, but yeah, there have been times like that.
How do you handle such moments?
Well, whenever I find myself battling with focus, I usually do what I call mental recap. Okay, okay, let me
Calm
go
down,
again.
sir.
I
Calm
was
down.
thinking.
Are you passing through the moments now?
Oh my god.
Sorry,
So
man.
whenever I find myself, in a down moment or I am doubting my direction, I do what I usually call mental recalibration.
Hmm.
I notice that all the negative emotions that tackle our vision and greatness comes from the mind. So whenever I start feeling doubt, I calm down. I now reassess my vision again and I look at myself and I'm like, is this really what you want? Look at all the motivations. Look at people who have gone ahead of you. Look at people who are succeeding, people who are living the life that you want. I mean, if they didn't have those tough times, if they did not have those tough times, they won't be where they are.
Yeah.
So by the time I begin to look at all those mentors and reassess my personal story, before I know it, I'm back on my feet. As a
Yeah.
matter of fact, one happened recently, and that night was just tough. At a point, I felt like giving up, but then I just entered YouTube and found some of my mentors, and I watched their videos. Like from 11 a.m. till 6 a.m., I was just watching videos, listening to different messages. By morning, I was thinking, I told myself, guy, I'm tired. Let me rest. For the next 24 hours, I'm not going anywhere. I'm tired. But then when I began to listen to those my mentors, listen to some real gospel messages, by 6 a.m. I took my bait and I entered the street again.
Everywhere's
Like
good.
everywhere was I was telling myself, am I still the same person that was feeling down?
Yeah.
You get it. So what I did is that I recalibrated my mind. Everything comes from the mind. Weakness is from the mind.
Yeah.
Strength is from the mind. So it is your choice to make.
You are like, let's focus again.
Let's do it.
Oh my, oh my. Speaking of creators now, we have like an ecosystem of creators, even though not really large in this part of our world. Yeah, it's not really that rampant like other places. Now I see schools like Unizik, I see schools like Unilag, and you see creators bro, like there's a big community there. But here now that we are now, we are few here. Or wait, let's take it this way. Do you think they should be taken serious? And if they should, why? And yeah,
Okay. Are you asking about creators in general or mobile creators
mobile
specifically?
creators specifically, because
Oh,
you are daily. You say Shebi say phone is okay.
yes.
Exactly.
I
So
mean, I'm a preacher in the smartphone creation
normally,
ecosystem.
nice. I love
Yeah.
that. I love that. So do you think smart? Because yeah, basically for wedding cover or whatever,
Yeah.
you pull up with your phone.
They'll be like,
Yeah.
is that all?
So do you think they are taking serious enough?
Oh, my brother, they are not. They are not. And that's actually very sad because if you say that you are a smartphone creator, people tend to look at you as someone who is unprofessional.
Mm.
Like if I bring up my phone now and say, let's make a video, people will be like, I don't understand. Where's your camera? I thought you say you are a videographer. But the truth is, smartphone creators are professionals. As long as you know the ropes, you understand storytelling, you understand how to create premium content, It doesn't matter the gadget you are using. I usually tell people that the best piece of equipment is the one you have in your hand. It's about how you use it. Even if you have the whole world with you as equipment, but you don't know how to use it, it's still going to come to nothing.
Exactly.
So smartphone creators are not taken seriously, and many times it's our fault, right? I'm a filmmaker. I use cameras. I own gadgets. But the thing is, when I pick up my smartphone as a creator, I'm no longer just a smartphone creator. I am a creator. So whether you are a smartphone creator or you are a video camera creator, you are a creator. It's just about knowing how to position yourself. You understand? So when it comes to rating, people don't usually rate smartphone creators
until they see the work.
You understand?
Yeah.
You get it. Sometimes
yeah.
you finish working and people will be like, wait, which camera? I say, I no use camera. You dey argue with me. I no use camera, guy. You get it? So the smartphone creators are not rated, but I think they should because they are also professionals. You understand? Yeah.
As much as we really want the recognition and whatever that comes with it, what mistakes do you think we creators make generally that you feel we should also watch out for?
Oh wow, I love this question. Do you know why?
No.
Because a lot of creators are making mistakes that are drowning them without knowing it. You see, effort is not enough and talent is not enough. You need to be self-aware. Self-awareness is one thing. And one of the biggest mistakes that upcoming creators make is not being able to position themselves. Positioning is everything when it comes to branding and content creation. And if you don't know how to position yourself, people will take you for an unserious person. You've branded yourself and everyone knows that you're a podcaster. And there are some qualities of productions that people expect from you. So you have placed a pedestal on people's expectation on you. So people know where to place you. But a lot of creators out there, they don't even know where they themselves are. So wrong positioning is one of the biggest mistakes that creators make. Okay, what do people know you for? What should they identify you with? What quality can you can't be a creator and you do everything and everything. There are some collaborations you shouldn't do. There are some jobs you should say no to. But if you don't know positioning, you'll be like, let's do everything. And by the time you do everything, you will dilute your brand message. People don't even know what to associate you with. And another very big mistake that people make is what I call creativity prison. A lot of young creators are in what I call creativity prison. And creativity prison is that state of you being a creator and you just keep creating and creating and creating. You are creating without essence. You are creating without purpose. You are creating without finance. You just keep creating because you have passion for it. Now, creativity prison is very dangerous because it makes you enjoy the process, but you are not looking at the future. Okay, you are creating now. What is the next thing now? How does what you create give you money? How does what you create influence for you? You can't just be doing content for 5 years. You've not even developed. You have not even made money and you are still comfortable with it. So it's a very dangerous place to be as a creator because at the end of the day, you just keep creating from passion. Passion cannot buy a tripod for you. And passion cannot get you a camera when it's ready. Passion cannot buy you, cannot give you rental money for studio. So you need to think like a business. You need to think like a business person. So as you are creating with passion, also think business. Think, as I'm creating, how do I monetize this particular content that I'm creating? That's when we start thinking systems. That's when we start thinking, okay, this is a business. And even though I'm doing a lot of things for passion, I should think about how I make money. And then we'll start talking about content strategy. You understand? So if you are still in the content prison or the creativity prison, what you need to do is think of your content journey as a business. As you are growing, also be seeing how you can raise money for yourself. You understand what I mean? So don't just be a freelancer, also be a business person. And that's where a lot of people get it wrong.
I really wish that a lot of us are going to understand this branding of a thing. See, boss, I have many thousands of ideas in my head that I can just create na. It could blow up. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I know, like, you'll be like, okay, go ask this guy. Well, it's not my brand. You know what I'm chasing? Do you get? I want to give you a practical one now. Somebody like Ikugu of Lagos has a brand. he has a fucking brand, bro. And I can tell you for a fact that he has videos that people expect from him. He gets. And me now, I love Egungun of Lagos. I love his videos, but that's not my brand. That's not the brand I'm trying to like
to build.
No.
You have a focus.
I know that's not. I want to be able to like. Do you know? I have a lot of people that are up. Every that you get. So I want to be able to meet people that are up, because when you now meet them and I see what you're doing, I'm like, cannot do this thing. So I want to like. So everything that branding, bro. Learn how to brand yourself. Yeah, don't do because everybody's doing. Okay, so now another quick question before we get to another part of this conversation now. What do you think that Nigerian ecosystem? Let's even leave Nigeria, me Nigerian rest. What do you think creators in UNA in Enugu State? What do you think they lack?
Okay, I believe strongly that creators lack infrastructure to be able to thrive as creators, because a lot of times people have vision, they have ideas, but when they look around, there is no support system for what they are doing. There is no one that they can look up to for mentorship. There is no one that can say, okay, you are doing this right and you are doing this wrong. Do this, do that. So there's no support system for a lot of creators. And many times, if you see creators who are already successful, they probably just became successful because they refuse to give up, not because anyone is supporting them. I am a firm believer in the fact that you need to be consistent, you need to be committed, but sometimes consistent and commitment cannot do it. You need support systems, right? And that's why community building comes in. That's where mentorship comes in. That's why industry programs come in, and that is actually part of what we are building. You understand? So that's it.
Okay. Now here's the thing. Now, if you had the power, if you had the opportunity rather to change something in the creators community, what's it going to be?
Oh wow, that's I don't know. Should I say a tempting question? Well, if I had the power to change one thing in the creative ecosystem, I will make talent count more than virality.
Okay.
I will make talent count more than virality. What that means is, a lot of people are talented, but they are not being seen because the algorithm go whine you. You understand? You may be talented, but at the end of the day, so what people are looking for is what will make them have fun and all that. But if I had the power, I will make people's talent count more than things that make people go viral. You understand? Because at the end of the day, it's not valuable things that go viral always. Sometimes it's stupid things. But you can't blame the algorithm because it's the way it's wired. It's AI.
Exactly.
You understand?
Shemina, the one I laugh for, like Mr. Kelly.
Yeah.
What exactly is Desmofest?
Okay, Desmofest is a creative experience that has been designed to inspire, empower, and celebrate smartphone productivity. It is not just an event, it is an ecosystem and a movement for people who are creators, but the gadgets that they have in their hands is their smartphones. And this is not just for creators, it is for anybody building anything. Because during this event, we are going to teach you how to build a personal brand with your smartphone. It doesn't matter what niche you are. We are going to teach you how to monetize your content. We are going to teach you how to shoot like a pro. We're also going to teach you how to build a business with your smartphone. And then even AI productivity is also part of what we are teaching at Desmofest. Now, this event has been designed to pass the message. Your phone is enough.
Okay.
You don't need to have expensive gadgets like big cameras and studios and laptops before you can be productive. A lot of people are making millions of naira out there because of what they know. So we are building this platform and this community to give you the consciousness of what you can do with your smartphone. So there's no excuse anymore about why you are not creating content. There is no excuse anymore about why you are not showing up, because all you need is at the palm of your hands. So this is a community beyond an event, and everyone who is building something, whether you are building your personal brand or you are building a business, you have to be at Desmofest 2026.
When is the date?
Desmofest 2026 is happening on 28th February 2026.
Okay,
That's right.
Okay. Now, I saw a lot of guests, and when I say guests, I mean guests that will be coming.
Everywhere choke.
Everywhere true, bro. Everywhere true. So, can you walk me through the process of you selecting those people? Because I know there are literally thousands of people that can usually invite for the stuff, but you chose those is it 8, 7 persons. Walk me through the process.
All right. There are 3 processes that we went through when we were selecting guest speakers for Desmofest.
Okay.
Right. The first one is people who are excellent creators with their smartphones.
Okay.
What all of them have in common is that they are successful in what they do.
Okay.
A lot of them have knowledge in content, in design, in building businesses, in AI expertise and productivity. So one thing is that all of them are excellent creators. And then number 2, most of them amplify excellence with your smartphone. Like they amplify the fact that you can use your phone to achieve so much.
Oh.
So that is another thing, because our focus for this event is smartphone productivity. We know that you can shoot with your camera. We know that you can use your laptop to edit and all that. But we are focusing on people doing the real work with their smartphones. And then finally, we also focused on people who are relatable. Like people whose story you can relate to. Because there are a lot of people whose story you will not be able to relate to. Like when we were planning this, some of my team members recommended some people. And when I saw their portfolio and what they are building, I saw that these people don't really align with the vision of Desmofest.
Yeah.
So they are aligned in the way that they are relatable. Their story can be understood and applied by a regular attendee of Desmofest. So that was what we actually paid attention to. So we are not coming there to do too much talk. We are coming there to show you people doing the real work, including myself. So I am not just speaking at Desmofest. I have lived the message and vision of Desmofest, which is starting from where you are. You don't need excuses. Just start.
Yeah,
so that's it.
Yeah. So who will you say? Let's talk about the attendees now. Yeah, we've talked about the guests and everything. Who do you think that should not miss Desmofest for anything?
Oh, interesting. Desmofest is for anybody building anything and anybody who wants to be productive in 2026. And let me explain that. A lot of people are building businesses. Some are trying to build their finance. Some are trying to build their Facebook page. And once you come to Desmofest, you are going to plug into an active ecosystem of people, a lot of people doing the real work. And it's not just motivation, it is practical steps. Yeah. So no matter what you are building in 2026, whether it's your business or even your relationship, because I know that Valentine is coming. Even if you are building your relationship, you need to come and learn how to build your personal brand. Because if you have a very good personal brand, somebody might be able to find you. You understand? So it is for anybody building anything. It's not just for smartphone creators, please. Because a lot of people have been saying, I don't need to come. Me, I'm not a smartphone creator. Even if you are not a smartphone creator or you are into core tech, you still need to come because you need to learn how to build your personal brand. And that's what we are teaching. So it doesn't just apply to smartphone creators. We know that our focus is smartphones, but everyone has a smartphone. And a lot of work that you do it with your smartphone, you see? So everyone who is building something has to be at Desmofest 2026.
Okay. During the cost of preparation and cost of trying to put this event together now, what's the biggest lesson you've learned?
Oh, interesting question. The biggest lesson that I've learned building Desmofest is that the problem a lot of creators have is not talent and it's not creativity, but it is focus and the ability to position themselves as professionals. I met a lot of creatives who are very, very gifted, but they are disorganized. As a matter of fact, when we began this event, I was overwhelmed with the number of people that came to me and said, I want to be a volunteer. When we started with Desmofest, we had like 40 volunteers. But at the end of the day, currently, we have only 24 people. Where did the other ones go? Guy, they just lost vibe. So if you want to build something, that's one big lesson that I've learned. It's not just about talent. You are good, but you need to be able to have discipline to stay where you are and make things happen. And another big lesson that I've learned building Desmofest, community wins every time. Community wins. No matter what you are doing, if you don't have a tribe it go hard you. Oh. I'm telling you, it will be hard for you. No man succeeds alone. So if you are building something, you need to find people of like minds and connect with them. Somebody that can complement you, people that can correct you and say, okay, do this, do that. You understand? And that is why I'm so happy that Ace Tribe is the one hosting this event, because Ace Tribe is a very dynamic, creative community that is home to everyone building anything. And we believe in creative excellence through and through. The Ace in Ace Tribe actually means amplifying creative excellence.
Oh, wow.
That's what we believe. So community will get you further than your creativity can get you. Even if you are not too creative and you have a community, people can contribute what they have in their minds and help you succeed.
Yeah, Desmofest 2026 coming up
28th.
28th of February. You don't need to miss it, Abby. You don't want to miss it. So
It will be risky to miss this Desmofest.
yeah, and I'll be there. Just there. Yeah, I'm there, active. Don't be active in the fucking chat. I'll be there. So yeah, and thank you so much, Caleb.
I'm glad to have you here. Thank you so much for having me.
It's me that's
I'm glad. Okay, I'm glad to have been hosted by you, I guess.
Exactly. That's the gist. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for you've not liked now. Please like, comment, and yeah, tell me what you think and tell me your expectations on the event. And we'll try our best to make you believe that expectations. And that's on point. I'm Chidera, host, and I'm signing out. Boom.